Hey everyone, this episode of Hearsay is sponsored by Jammy. Jammy is a discount card for Black British businesses. Started in summer 2016, it is a positive platform for discovering high quality, innovative and exciting Black British businesses that allows you to shop with purpose. From greeting cards, to clutch bags, to natural hair subscription boxes, to homeware and more. Annual membership is $29.99 but £15 for Black History Month. Visit lovejammy.com to get your annual membership today. And now let's start with the episode. Okay.
Episode 14. That's
14.
right. That's right. We said it. Cheers to us.
Cheers to us.
Yeah.
And we know which one it is this time.
14.
Yes.
Now, are you sure?
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes. Because I rewatched our old episode.
That's right.
That's right.
Episode 14. And you guys are still with us. What's up?
Hi.
Up? Hi, family. Welcome back.
We are back from Kenya.
Kenya. We had such an incredible experience.
If you don't know, check out our vlog so that you know. I'll put a little clip or a little button so you can add it in. But yeah, just make sure you check out that vlog. Kenya is definitely a place to visit. I can't believe we actually did it. Safari.
It's been on my list for a long time. So glad we got to go to the safari.
Amazing.
And even just the group we were with, World Changers, as you know, was incredible. So if they do another trip, which I'm sure they will, just definitely look out for that. And I would definitely encourage you guys to sign up and join.
I just think that it's important for people to travel, especially because it was Black History Month. I think that's a great way to spend your Black History Month, traveling to an African country, learning more about, the different cultures and the different expressions of that.
Definitely.
I think it's perfect. But yes, episode 14 before we start, featuring my mugs one more time.
But different characters from last time.
So we have...
What? Oh, shut up, man. What did you say? You want
right.
Xbox?
No. Oh. Why do you say that? Why did you just let me say it? I was about to say it.
Oh.
So we have here the Nintendo DS.
I said Nintendo last time. You said no.
This is not the same one.
I didn't see it properly, that's why. Laptop.
Yes.
Anyway.
But yes, these are my mugs from theblackgirlgamers.com. I'll leave the link in the description box if you'd like to buy. And yeah.
Link is in the description box.
Please pay attention.
Okay.
Right. Okay, so let Hearsay commence.
Ding.
So before Kenya, we had two events actually. We had Tate. We did a Later at the Tate with Hannah McCall, a panel called Cut and Colour, talking about natural hair, body hair, gender norms. I really enjoyed that panel. I think it was a very good panel, and it taught me something new and of a different experience, perhaps some of the privilege that we have as well, the fact that we don't have visual facial hair and the struggles that comes with that, and how powerful Harlem is to embrace that and turn that into a part of her and really embrace it, and yeah, man, she's an amazing person. So I really enjoyed meeting her.
100%. But we ran into a little debate topic.
He's kind of hot.
So there was a question and answer Q&A. That was weird. Why did I say it like that? That was so weird.
That's what you got. You can run with that.
There was a Q&A after our panel, and people asking certain questions. And then there was one woman in particular, a white woman, who at the time I didn't realise she had dreadlocks.
I didn't know what that was on her head.
I didn't clock. But she was telling us a story that she is a hairstylist, hairdresser, and one of her clients, who is a black woman, made a comment towards her saying that white people shouldn't have dreads.
No, white people don't. She said don't.
White people don't have dreads, sorry. And she was basically putting this to us, saying that she was kind of taken aback by this comment, And what was she asking us? Just our thoughts on it.
Yeah, but I
wasn't really sure on the question, but I think she wasn't sure on the question anyway, either, because she kept on elaborating. She went on to elaborate and say that dreadlocks are part of her identity. She's had dreadlocks for years and they're part of her identity. And that was the point. I was like... I looked at Jayan and I literally had to like tap the mic like... Sorry, what identity is that? Like, I was like, huh? Like, literally, her comment made no sense. Anyway.
Like, it made no sense. And you know what gets me is that the whole conversation hadn't really been about anything like that.
It was quite a positive conversation. Like,
and now you've drawn it to you.
And it was like, what?
And you're white too.
Everyone in the food. I mean, I feel like people were like sitting back, like listening. And then as soon as everyone was like... everyone, you see everyone like shuffling.
Yeah, everyone is like, and even Quake was like, okay, so that's enough time.
Head turning, like what? So we had to after the actual event, because the event had finished. We then had to speak to her separately, I guess, and just try and come to. I mean, we handled it quite well.
I think we handled it very well.
Trying to explain to her.
So I tell you my interpretation of the whole situation, because when I was speaking with her, it came across as if I asked her, like, have you had locks for a long time? She's had them for 6 years. To me, that doesn't translate as your identity, but anyway. She said that she had them for 6 years. So I said, like, what did you do with your hair before that? And she's like, well, I've never had, that kind of hairstyle. I've had shaved hair, I've had shaved this, I've had this. So what strikes me as to her personality is that she enjoys being someone who goes against the norm, because she said it wasn't for fashion purposes, but her personal experiences to go against what people expect as a societal norm. So locks is part of that, and therefore she's attached that to identity, but that's not part of your identity, that's part of your personal expression. That's not your identity, boo. And I had to explain that to her, like, at the same time, you're talking to women who in our culture have locks and are turned down for it, can't go to jobs. It's just seen as dirty, seen as unprofessional. So whilst you have received this comment, and I don't know if the way she delivered this comment is the exact way she received it in the first place.
Yeah, because we can't speak on behalf of someone who we don't know.
Exactly. So I don't really know about that. But I can tell you is that you may receive comments like that, especially if you're going to talk about it being part of your identity, because that is not what it is. Simple. You can, if an Asian person would come to tell me that, yes, because the old Sikh gods and patriarchs or whatever had locks within their culture. This is from going back in the time. But as a white person, you never really had the locks that we associate with locks, and
it's just a waste of breath.
It's just a waste of breath. It's just like,
But the reason why we bring this up is because also after, actually, I didn't actually read the whole comment. So
I will speak on this one.
But after the event, next day or something, we got an inbox on our Facebook by another white woman saying something about.
So basically, we were talking in the panel discussion. We were talking about schools and education. I think that's when we talked about Chikayzea as well. And just talking about how I specifically said that a lot of teachers don't care, and parents have to make their own coalitions when it comes to schools in order to support the children, especially when it comes to matters of race and cultural discrimination. So I specifically said that a lot of teachers don't care, and I blatantly said it, and I stand by my statement. I'm not changing it because they don't. And I'm growing up in London and growing up in Essex, going to schools in both places, I've seen the parallels in how black children are treated, especially when it comes to their hair and their cultural expression. Be that as this may, this white woman decided to come and explain to me that teachers don't have very much say in the head teacher's policy. I know this, my nan's a head teacher. And that, even if a lot of teachers do support, and don't understand why these things happen. And I'm like, cool, you can understand. Where is your support then? When this young boy, Chikayzea, is being excluded from schools because he has locks, where's your support then? When this American girl is getting her hair shaved off, where's your support then? Where is your support when...
So wrong and strong. That's
wrong and strong.
Thing,
and the thing is, I explained this to her, I've seen teachers come together when they want to support something, when they want to do something, I see them come together. So at the end of the day, as much as you personally may not be like that, which white people tend to do a lot, I'm not like this. I don't do that. I'm the teacher. No, I asked you, bruv.
Yeah.
Like,
they take it so personally, like you're literally talking about them. Which that reminds me of the whole situation with Monroe.
Yeah.
And when she made the comment about all white people are racist, and the whole conversation with Piers, and he was like, but me, it's like.
But he is though.
Well, he is. You know, he is. But
I know.
Example, it's like you're talking about me, and it's just like when she even explained the whole situation. Anyway, we're backtracking. But yeah.
No, definitely. They always take it as, but they have this privilege to be seen as individuals, and they don't realise this. So when these black children are not being seen individuals, but being treated as a mass and a monolith, and then being excluded because of their hair, where are you? Fair enough, you support. Where's your vocal support? Where are you? Like, fam, where are you? So don't come to me. And I told her, and then she was like, and then she came back to me with like, oh, you know, perhaps outside of London. Fam, I'm from Leytonstone.
I don't know what she's on about.
Listen, what are you talking about?
Hot air, hot air, hot air, hot air.
So I said, I can most definitely assure you that this happens here. And I left it at that.
Goodbye.
And I received a response. Because don't come tell me about my experience. I remember boys had to talk about cane rows and things like that. What for you to come and tell me?
To even have the audacity to inbox us.
The carcasity to inbox us.
Go bye. Seriously. If you take that so personally, like, just move along.
And the thing is, you're not talking about the experiences of children that are happening in the news. Where are you when you're talking about Pretoria High School?
Where was you? I didn't see no inbox then.
Just reassess before you reach out. Clearly, I'm sorry.
On that strand, there's a protest.
Yes.
The dates.
So the protest is outside Fulham Boys School on the Tuesday, the 31st of October for Chikayzea. So I don't know if you know.
Chikayzea, I couldn't pronounce it properly.
His name is Chikayzea Flanders, and he is the son of Tuesday Flanders, and he was not allowed into, well, he was removed from Fulham Boys School due to his locks.
Removed from school because of your locks? Like, bruh.
It supposedly breaches the uniform policy.
Crazy.
Clearly, and this is an instance where people are like, oh, but rules are rules. Fam, slavery wasn't the rules. Are you going to tell me about slavery, though? So, you know, the morality and whatever, legality and rules do not always coincide, and this is one of these instances. So hopefully, if anyone can be at the protest, I will put a link to a post on our Instagram with information below, so that you can support Chikayzea. And obviously it's happened before. It's not the first time this has happened. It's probably not going to be the last, unless we make some kind of vocal stand about school policies and how racist they are.
Someone commented, we posted it on Instagram, someone said that in the school's policy it talks about braids and dreadlocks in the same sentence as cult hairstyles.
Cult? What's a cult hairstyle, fam?
Cult hairstyles.
What's a cult hairstyle? No, but really, what is that?
Fulham Boys School, yeah. Mad.
If you do want to support, please come down on Tuesday, the 31st of October, outside Fulham Boys School, 8 till 5. Drop in. You don't have to stay there all day. Just
and
to
even
show
if
your
you
support.
can't, please do like spread the word.
Yeah.
Because just need as much support as possible.
So speaking of schools, there was a young mixed race girl.
Yeah, this story is insane.
Massachusetts, America, and basically she was returned home
with her hair shaved. It's not even funny.
It's so ludicrous. It's ludicrous that you have to laugh. Like
what?
So they shaved the young girl's hair, the poor baby's hair. Breathe. Someone would die, you know. Someone
sending your child
would die.
Was it nursery?
I think she's like 4 or 5.
Nursery. And your child comes back with her hair shaved off. Are you mad?
Someone would die. I'll find a teacher and shave her. Or him.
Can you actually fathom that though?
Sorry. I'm just imagining myself shaving a teacher. You little fucker, you. Yeah, I tell you. Yeah, now go work. Go work.
And it was for hygiene reasons, wasn't it?
So again, our hair's dirty. Our hair's unprofessional. Our hair's
hygiene reasons. And what are you on about? The mum already said no one contacted me. No one said anything. Literally picking up the child or whatever, and her hair shaved off. Are you crazy?
So in the UK,
and I literally, to even think about what was said to the child at the time.
Yeah, could you imagine the psychological damage?
Yeah.
Mad. Mad, absolutely mad. These people are brazen. They're brazen.
I
brazen.
need to know what's
Brazen.
happening to this. What the
UK,
consequences
US,
are.
South Africa,
It's everywhere. Yeah,
These
it's
schools
everywhere.
are treating children as if they're less than because of their hair texture. When really, our hair texture is the bomb. Okay.
Hair, you know, hair. And this is the thing when people always ask the question about like, is hair a political statement or whatever?
Because it's like treated as one.
It's treated. I wouldn't make it one.
But you're treating it as one.
Because then there's also, of course, there is also the argument that it's just hair.
Mm-hmm.
It will grow back. It grows, whatever. There's that point of it. But yes, it is being made a political statement or a political thing because of all this fuckery that goes on. Sorry, but it just pisses me off. Like, how can you just shave off a child's hair? I literally can't understand.
Literally. And you're not even communicating with the parent saying like, oh, you know, something. And because then the parent can have the choice to remove her child from the school if they know that the school's racist. You know what I mean?
She's soon.
I hope she should better sew off them bomb ass because someone will be dead, someone will have a shaved hair, or the school will be.
I do like the shaved
missing
hair.
windows.
I do like the shaved hair option. I'll take a pair of razors
give me
to your hair.
give me the teacher. Just come in. Let me have a talk to you.
About your hair that's dirty and. How's it any of your
how's it your business?
That's not your
responsibility. Your responsibility is to teach, not touch the children.
Fool.
Dirty. Continuing with, and this is another American thing, so apologies for going on this subject, but
there's crazy stuff happening. You literally, it's really hard to even fathom
this
and understand,
one takes
to comprehend.
The freaking cake.
But there's just really crazy stuff happening out here, especially with young people, like
twisted. So in Virginia,
middle school,
middle schoolers,
white boys,
simulate sexual acts with pinned down black students while yelling racial slurs. And normally, I don't really want to always focus on negative things in hearsay, but
this is just
that's a madness. Like what the flip? And it was on Snapchat. It's on Instagram and Snapchat, I think.
So people are recording it on social media of these young children. Like, where did you learn that from? Where did you even get that from?
It literally makes
Where does that come from? But I don't understand that. It doesn't even seem like the school. Yeah, the school
was taking any action towards it. Like, what the
It was like, yeah, we've heard about this and yeah, we're doing something. Or we're investigating. Or it's like, there's video evidence. What more do you need?
What do you need to investigate?
Why is this even like a debate?
Children.
I don't understand.
We're not putting anything here because it's not nice to see, but it's just a madness that white children are going into school and pinning down black children and simulating sexual acts and then using racialized language and you know when you just can't.
Yeah, I'm legit speechless. Like, I actually don't know. I don't know what to say.
It's mad, and I don't know what's going on in schools when it comes to hair and black children, but we have to protect our black children. Like, we have to protect our children. As I was saying on the Tate thing, parents need to form like some kind of school consulting group, you know, where they support each other. So that it's not each teacher. It's not a parent against the school. It's parents against the school.
Yeah.
You know, and be it, you know, of all races. It doesn't have to be just black people. But if you are empathetic to what's going on in terms of race in schools, support the parents that have to deal with this thing. If that was my child, and
if you're not racist, then you would, you know, help. It's actually something like I actually feel like I can't speak on. Like
I don't want to. Like, I don't want it to be real. Like, that's a madness. Like, if that was my child, no, for real. I'm talking about shaved head. Your picnic would be dead, if you know what I mean.
It's just going too far now.
That's too far. The school.
That's what I mean. In these establishments.
But you think you send your children to be safe and then to be educated.
That's what I'm saying. It's not like these stories are coming up from people in a park, like kids playing in the park or whatever. Not like it'll make it any better. But specifically, you're in these establishments, such as a school, like you said, where you send your children, for one, to learn or to some kind of education, or even if it's like extra activities of sports or something, in a safe space. You put that trust in adults or whatever, these establishments, and all this madness is going on. Like, I can't. So what do? You can't even send your child to
I don't want to
school.
say what I'm going to say on camera because obviously that's inciting violence. This will be the second time I tried to incite violence on here. Like,
No, but it's
no, but that's crossing the line.
beyond now.
Ah, backhand everyone up in that
And
school.
it's just the consequences to this stuff. It's like nothing's really done, and that's why there's so many.
But then the
instances that
children,
continue.
like the psychological impact of
It's not right.
that perverted act on young
baby.
children. That's what I'm trying to say. No, man, no. But we just wanted to raise that to your attention, to just like, if you are a parent or whatever, just be very diligent about your children, especially when you're in schools that are known to be within racialized areas such as Virginia or whatever, because we do have American fathers as well, so
yeah, no, definitely.
it's a madness. Okay, so something positive. I mean, just as a topic, you know how rappers are seen in terms of the content that they put out and the influence they had.
Negativity.
Yeah, and all of that.
Also influence.
Yeah.
But always a negative influence. But now we have, well, not now.
Yeah, but they've been working towards positive influences. Yeah. So recently, Lil Jon. Yeah.
I wasn't ready. I probably tried to hold that in.
I don't know how to do that.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's not how you do it.
How do you do it then? You show me how to do it.
Listen, this is Chikayzea, okay? This is not impressions time. What's the thing from Star Wars? You sound That's exactly what you sounded like. What's it called? So, anyway, back on track. But Lil Jon opened up a school in
Ghana.
Why do I keep wanting to say Gambia? Opened up a school in Ghana. And I love the images. He's actually like, Lil Jon?
Is that you? But you know what? I found out both his parents are, I don't want to be like, oh, this makes an influence or whatever. But like both of his parents are neurosurgeons and stuff like that. Did you know that?
No. Why would I know that?
No, but I'm saying, but it's just random. Like I've been looking into him and he's, like, everyone who comes across him or whatever, he's so polite, he's such a nice guy. And it just goes to show the image that people project onto rappers. Because even as in the rapping scene, I never even understood, like, seeing him as a bad guy. So, I mean, there was no reason. But it's just the fact that now it shocks us.
It's literally, yeah.
This is what I mean.
What you're saying. Just because he's a rapper. Like, I mean, he's like,
it's like synonymous with
what rappers do.
Yeah, it's just synonymous with like negativity, which I guess we've been programmed to have.
Yeah, that's very true. But he opened a school in Ghana, which I think is so dope.
I think that's amazing. Giving back to the motherland.
That's
like, what?
Imagine if more people did that. Like, really?
Maybe they do, we just don't know. I don't know. And even then, like, it's just amazing and he was there with his, like, in his kente and in his
that's what I mean. The images I saw, I was just like, Lil Jon.
Yeah, I think that's an amazing feat. So maybe we can have our own schools and we have to deal with this shit, isn't it?
Well, that's really the goal. Like, we need our own schools.
Definitely.
Everywhere.
Yeah. In America, UK, motherland, whatever.
That would solve a lot.
And it's a nursery school, kindergarten, as they said.
That's so lovely.
So cute. Like, aww. Well done, Lil Jon. Ratings for you. And then in other terms of rappers giving back, Styles P and Jadakiss have their own juice bar. Like,
where is it actually? Oh, sorry, I'm on the spot. But again, back onto the topic of positivity, and again, just because they're rappers, why are we shocked that they opened a juice bar?
It's true.
Why are you shocked like that?
Respectability politics. But yeah, it's well, technically he
what's it called?
Juices for life. And technically he was kind of selling dope before, but like like in his past life. Yeah.
He's still alive?
Yeah, he's alive. he was selling dope like before, but he's cool now. People change. Opening, selling juice. And
healthy,
Yeah, man. People change. People can make changes. I definitely believe that, and the fact that you're making a juice bar for healthy reasons, like that's amazing.
Positive influence.
Ludacris has his restaurant chain. Like, people are doing things out here that we don't particularly probably recognize. So just to, throw off that whole negative connotation with rappers. Like, rappers are out here doing things, positive things. But
on the subject of artists, did you see the feature in the Evening Standard of Solange.
Yes. I picked up the magazine.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure if anyone saw it. Maybe seen it online. But so Solange had a feature, because I didn't pick up the magazine, so maybe correct me. But she had a feature in the Evening Standard magazine, right? And I don't know what the topic was. It just about her?
Yeah, it's about her and hair and her.
It was about
artistry
hair
and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because
she touched on it in the in the article.
I didn't actually read it. I just saw the images on Facebook, on Instagram. Sorry, but the images that were featured in the magazine, I believe.
Yeah.
And then the image that was then on the cover.
Yeah.
She then had part of her hairstyle removed. Is that right?
And they did it good because I didn't clock. But yeah,
there's a lot of people that didn't clock, and well, yeah, the fact that there were topics about hair, and then on the cover you remove part of her hair.
So she straight was like, "Don't touch my hair."
Oh yeah, she posted.
Yeah, she told them, "Don't touch my hair."
Why did you do that there? Because it was so dope as well. Like,
yeah, the hairstyle was amazing. Like, why would you remove a part of it in all its grandeur? Like the whole circle bit on top was
a little halo.
Yeah, and then you've taken that off to fit your cover. Because why?
But you didn't need to do that at all.
You didn't. Like,
what was the reason?
Just zoom in.
Especially knowing that the rest of the images in the magazine
had that feature. So it's like, after they were writing an article talking about how braiding is part of the culture and how good.
That's what I mean. I didn't read it. That's
yeah, and then you've done that. Yeah, because and then you've gone and done that. I was like, when I clocked, I was like, wait, hold on. And the way the article started off is because she was getting her hair done, and she was late.
I don't like that.
No, she was late for the interview or whatever. But the way they wrote it was like, yeah, she was like 11 hours late or whatever, and she said it's due to her getting her hair braided, and that's how they linked in. But I was like, why do you need to know
why
she was late?
People
were late all the time.
No, but why put that in the magazine? Like, why put that in the actual article?
Got enough. Why? Made no sense whatsoever.
Oh, that's rude. Boo to Evening Standard.
What else? One last thing, I guess, in terms of media. Black Panther, the trailer came out. Wait, oh no, wait. Did you see the handshake though? Did you see the handshake?
Don't ask me to do it.
Yeah, we're gonna do it now.
How?
It was like, slap. I was like, oh shit! It was lit. I cannot wait to go to the movie and just be like, every black person.
Yeah. Just walking.
Literally, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Like,
I will be like, yo. I want dare white person to try to do it too.
That film looks.
I cannot wait.
Dope.
We are home. I was like, oh, you got tonight, you got Chaz, you got Letitia.
No, we need like a group.
I said that I already tweeted it out. So okay, we're doing an outing.
Get a whole group of lit people together.
Literally,
go see the film.
We are.
Just make noise like we do. I love that kind of shit.
Yeah. Wakandans unite.
So
I cannot wait for that film.
Definitely go support, man. I feel like we've been waiting for this a
long time. Because you know what they've done with freaking black superheroes? Like, with Storm in every superhero, they made her so freaking weak. And it gets on my nerves. Like, every black superhero has been weak up until, like, what, Captain America, Civil, whatever. Like, now we get in some kind of... And the way he talks, the accent, I was like,
Yes, as well, yeah.
February, be on alert for a culture outing to go see Black Panther, because I may even try to do a little cosplay up in there.
Okay.
I'll get her to do it. It's okay. Yeah, she got to do it. Oh, I cannot
Y'all
wait.
need to get on that. So we come. If I see you,
that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be like, hey, one more time. It's like, whoo. Hey.
We have been nominated for the Black Beauty and Fashion Award.
Influencer Award. Woo, woo, woo.
So we are, in the category for influencer. The award show is actually in Feb, which I didn't realise.
Yes.
I thought it was in November. So I was
It moved.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So that's why it was in November and it moved to Feb. Yeah. So it's in Feb, but still that doesn't mean a thing. That just means you got plenty of time to vote. Yeah. Vote and then vote even again.
Because you can vote twice. And the link in the description box.
Apparently you can vote more than one time.
So you can vote how many times you want for us.
So vote for culture.
Please. Link will be in the description box below for you guys to vote. Please help us and support us.
Please do vote. It's free. Ain't costing you nothing. About from 2 minutes of your time. Not even that 1 minute of your time to just go.
And we are surrounded by beautiful nominations. Like, congratulations to everyone that's been nominated.
Yes.
We see you out here putting in your work, Rachie, Darjane, like we love you guys
Black
as well.
Queens coming through,
Yeah.
On Sunday, we are at the Black Girl Fest.
The first Black Girl Festival run
We
by
are-
Nicole and Paula. Woohoo!
Can I get a what? Really done well. They've raised over 6K. Over
7.
6K. Yeah, nearly 7, right? So to put this event on so that it's free for attendees. So yeah.
Black Girl Fest.
Dope.
Amazing.
So we'll definitely give you a recap on these events.
Definitely.
In Hearsay episode 15.
And we'd just like to say, like, I'm so happy that we're involved in that. Like,
Yeah.
the first one, and we on the panel.
Yeah, that's
What?
dope. That's
From
really dope.
5:30, right? On natural hair. So come through if you can come through. More information will be below as well. But yes,
But
I
apart
think
from
that's
that,
it.
that's the end of Hearsay episode 14. So thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, comment below as you guys always do, and subscribe to our channel if you are new.
See you later, guys.